Hello everyone, welcome to another stream on the channel. Welcome to a little new video series. Hope you guys do enjoy it, and we're going to be doing a little type of roundup video. Like I said, I want to know your thoughts on, I don't know, it's a little chatting video here for you guys. I want to know you guys' thoughts on you guys' team's performances, you know, of your team's last games. We'll talk about a few results that have happened in real life, obviously. And just, you know, and just actually generally go through it and see, you know, what's happened, really. How are we all doing there, people? Hope you guys are all doing well. Sorry, this is a bit of a nightmare setup. Hope you guys do enjoy this, though. You know, make sure to drop it a like. Show you guys support for it. Is the thumbnail on for this video? Let me have a look. Okay, yeah. Tomorrow game with Chelsea, you reckon? Yeah, I don't know. It should be interesting. Okay, we'll quickly go through results, obviously. Okay, we'll go through the scores. Let's get the scores up. So, Coventry beat Reading 2-1, and apparently it was a 98th minute goal from Matt Godden, the Coventry striker, to actually give them victory. Reading. Reading in a bit of a bad place at the moment, I can't lie. They're not doing too well, are they, chat? Not doing too well at the moment, Reading. You know, quite a big club as well. Obviously, we all know how close they were to the playoffs last season. You know, a decent team. I think full of decent players. You know, I think obviously they made some recent new signings, well, it's been brilliant, especially the addition of Junior Hoylett for Reading. And I think that is a massive, massive impact to Reading. You know, obviously losing against Coventry. I think it's a side which, I don't know, I don't expect Coventry to be anywhere up there or anywhere near the playoffs or anything like that. I do think they will be down there. You know, Coventry, you know, in around the 18th, 19th position. That's what I personally think anyway. So, yeah, a massive loss for them anyway. And, sorry, I'm just a little bit down, you know. But how you doing? Hello, Cal. Welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you, Cal, bro. You know, it's very difficult to try and get, you know, to bring something in to the channel and, you know, try and bring something new and unique that people will enjoy. You know, it's quite difficult. So hopefully, you know, I'll try and do this and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I need to fix this webcam as well because that white box is way too big. Stoke thoughts. I think a brilliant win for Stoke. Honestly, I genuinely think that. I think an absolutely brilliant win for Stoke. I think Stoke are a good side. I think it's so much I expect to be in and around the playoffs this season, or at least, you know, like high, at least in the upper, you know, 10th position. I think you guys got to keep your cool and keep your calm. Despite Nottingham Forest haven't had the most difficult, despite they've had a very bad start to the season, I still think that they are still a very difficult team to beat, to be brutally honest. That might sound a little bit stupid, but it kind of isn't, because Chris Hughton, he's a brilliant manager, sets up his tactics and sets up his team, you know, perfectly to work well defensively, to be a bit of a unit. You know, despite Forest didn't have many, you know, chances on goal, Stoke didn't actually create many chances in the first half either. And but the way the game was going, from what I saw, I think the game was literally just going to go out, you know, like, and just go out for a 0-0 or something like that. I think it would have been a better result for Forest than Stoke, but obviously Stoke scored with Josh Tymon, the young left back. You know, I think he's a great player as well. You know, a youngster coming from the ranks of the Stoke Academy, now getting first team football. And yeah, I'm quite excited to see how he will do for Stoke. But I think it's a fantastic result for a side I expect to be in the playoffs, 100%. I think Stoke will be up there. I've said it countless times. Where did I put you guys in my predictions video? I think I might have put you guys in the playoffs or literally just outside of it. I can't even remember. Coventry game, yeah, brilliant result for Coventry to talk about this. You know, I think Reading aren't looking the same this year, are they? You know, in my opinion, you know, obviously, you know, haven't really lost much. Well, they've added to their squad in the likes of Junior Hoylett. You know, Junior Hoylett, who's a fantastic wing, obviously won various promotions with Cardiff and QPR to the Premier League. I believe he went to QPR with the Premier League. You know, did he? Did he get promoted with QPR to the Premier League? He might have. I think he did. You know, so he's a very experienced winger, and I think he'll do well. If he got to do playoffs, no. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I think I'm still predicting you guys to be maybe, like, I predict you guys finish 21st in the league, and maybe that might have been very harsh, to be honest with you. If I could change it now, I'd probably put you guys around about 14th. Obviously, it's very early days. We're only 4 games in. Brilliant result for Coventry as well to keep going to the end. A 2-1 victory. Matt Godden scored in the 98th minute for you guys to get a massive 3 points, which is, absolutely massive. A fantastic result for, a fantastic team as well. A club, which is so well bonded of recent, going through so much pain. And I feel like a squad and a manager and a fan base which kind of all just got each other and all can connect. I don't think Coventry will finish in the playoffs. I will be surprised if they do. But it definitely is a possibility. We all saw Barnsley got into the playoffs, so why can't Coventry? There you go. Sheffield United, Sheffield United games. So obviously, Sheffield United, a very interesting result for them today. They went 1-0 down to Huddersfield from Josh Koroma. And then they went 1-1 through Billy Sharp in the 90th minute. And then I was thinking to myself, sitting down, seeing that game, I was like, yeah, decent result. That could be, a decent result. Like I said, it was still, mate, you should be winning that game. But, like I said, to get a point. And then Huddersfield go and get a goal, and then go and win the game 2-1. So Sheffield United still searching for their first win and of the campaign. Obviously, they were goalless, but at least they've kind of, one step at a time. They scored their first goal. I think it was Billy Sharp who scored for Sheffield United. A fantastic victory for them. Fantastic victory for them. A side which I honestly still expect, like, I know they're not doing too well, but a side which I still kind of expect to still be up there. Maybe, I don't know, it's really hard to tell with 4 games to go. Still is obviously plenty of points left and plenty of time left. I still do think Sheffield United will be up there this season. Like, I genuinely do think they'll still be in a playoffs, but you can be stupid all you want. But I think with the pedigree of manager and the squad that they've got and their signings that they're set to make, they've already signed Ben Davies from Liverpool, which is a fantastic signing. They've also signed, I swear they're set to sign, Amad Diallo from Man United on loan. And only be said one way. How you doing, Ethan? Welcome in. Right, people. So we'll get talking about the Birmingham game, and I can talk a lot about this game. What the flip was that? A 5-0 win. A 5-0 win. Just what? Like on a serious note, 5-0. Blues have won 5-0. Like, honestly, I don't even know what to say after that. I expected to go into this game, and if we were going to win it, I thought it'd be like a 2-1 or a 1-0. No, of course I didn't, Jamie. Of course I didn't. Of course I didn't there. But yeah, absolutely mental. Honestly, Germany is mental. We won 5-0. I still can't get my head around it. It doesn't feel real. Am I in a coma or something? 5-0 versus Luton, who are a very dangerous team to last year, Luton. I quite like Luton. I think a bit, of a club which kind of on the up in football at the moment. I think, obviously, they made some fantastic signings in their transfer window as well in Fred Onyedinma, experienced striker in Cameron Jerome, that Mendes from Morecambe. Fantastic bit of business from Luton. And, some also other strong players, in the defence and the midfield. Midfield mainly, you got Lansbury, who might play Villa, but still is quite a decent player. Yeah, Bournemouth and Blackpool 2-2. We'll quickly move on to that one. An interesting game. I didn't expect it, to be honest. Yeah, Bournemouth going 2-0 up very early on, 2 quick-fire goals, and then Blackpool pull one back, with Husband, and then they went on to go and score a penalty with Jerry Yates, and fair play to Blackpool. Blackpool are college. I expect to fight for every single, they might not be, the best of teams, but so which I expect to fight in, for every single point, every single, every single point, every single, tackle, every single goal, every single assist. Expect them to fight for everything. And I think Blackpool are a club which I admire a lot. I love Blackpool. I like most clubs, to be honest. I think most clubs, Bournemouth as well. Bournemouth, fantastic fan base. So, yeah, it's a brilliant point for Blackpool. Not a good result, though, for Bournemouth. Blackpool is still a tough game, but after being 2-0 up, you'd kind of hope, you would maybe hold on and maybe push on to maybe get a third and, and hopefully go from there. So, yeah, not the best of results for you guys. Fantastic result for Blackpool. If any guys remember, drop a like on this stream. Obviously, if any guys follow me on Instagram or Twitter, please retweet this, And if any guys are new around here, please subscribe. And let me know your thoughts on your team's games today or yesterday or maybe your upcoming game tomorrow. Yeah, I know, Steve, mate. I don't think Aaron Ramsdale will start for you. I think Leno, unless you guys sell Leno. So, yeah, a fantastic... Leeds, okay, yeah, I saw the Leeds and Everton game, fantastic result, I think. I think a good result for both teams, I think Everton, I'd expect them to be round about the 9th area, and I expect Leeds to be, like I said, round about maybe like 11th, 12th, Damari Gray introducing himself back to the Premier League with a very good goal, apparently. And obviously Dominic Calvert-Lewin went in front, for Everton with a fantastic penalty, that was given. And then Leeds went on to go and equalise with who did they equalise with? I can't remember they equalised with, but it ended 1-1, and then Everton went in front with Damari Gray, and then Leeds got another equaliser. Is it mad that I don't know the Leeds goal scorers? I can't remember them off the top of my head at the moment, but a good result for Leeds and Everton. I don't know, is it a good result? It's a 50-51. It's better than obviously a loss. I expect Everton to still be up there. 5-0 Man City, a fantastic, result there for Man City, versus Norwich. Norwich are a side which, obviously, recently got the Championship. Didn't expect too much of them today, maybe a surprise, here and there. Because we all know Norwich did beat Man City in the Premier League, a few seasons ago, which was a fantastic result for them. I remember that. Was it 3-2? With fantastic result for Norwich when they beat Man City, but obviously Man City I think are just too strong for Norwich. I am surprised that it was 5-0. I think I would have maybe expected maybe like 3. 5-0 is quite a massive scoreline, and goal difference could be a massive part in the Premier League relegation box. There's a lot of teams that are predicted to be down there this season, a lot of teams. There's so many teams that are predicted to be down there, in the relegation zone. You've got Newcastle. People are predicting Newcastle to go down. Burnley, Watford, Norwich, Brentford, Crystal Palace. 6 teams that are all predicted to potentially go down. Honestly, it's going to be such a tight division this year. And even towards the top of the table, I reckon it'll be tight. Honestly, I do reckon it will honestly be really tight. It will be really tight, this season, I reckon. Aston Villa 2, Newcastle 0. Thank you, Steve, by the way, for getting involved as well. Yeah, fantastic result for Villa. Obviously, they were... Obviously, it was quite a tough game for Villa, and I think until, I can't remember what minute it was. I think it was around about the 40th minute. I think it got until it took Villa to break the deadlock. It was a pretty back and forth game, between most of it, between Villa and Newcastle, apparently. Good chances of both sides. And then, obviously, I think it was McGinn who scored the... was it McGinn? No, it wasn't. It was Danny Ings with an overhead kick. How could I forget that? Danny Ings opened up his Aston... did he open up his Aston Villa account? I'm such an idiot now. I think he might have. Was that his first Villa goal? It might have been. It might have been his first goal for the club. I'm not too sure. It might have, was it his first goal for the club? It could have been. I think it might have been. Don't know. I'm going to go a bit off topic, and it kind of, like, it's very difficult being a YouTuber at times. Like, I want to create a new series, and I want to try and get, most people in the channel all in the streams, and, try and keep you guys entertained, but I can't seem to find a series, and I'm hoping this would do it, but it just hasn't, but maybe this should be a bit more of a video thing rather than a stream thing, maybe. There we go. I think, yeah, he might have. Let me have a quick look. Let me have a quick Google. Yeah, he did. He scored a 97th minute penalty. Okay, so no wonder why I forgot that. But yeah, a fantastic way to introduce yourself at home in front of the Villa crowd. With an overhead kick goal to make it 1-0. Going into the break, I think it was pretty certain that Villa were going to win that game, and then they obviously went to go, and then Newcastle was awarded a penalty, and then obviously it got ruled out for an offside against Callum Wilson. Martinez still books of the horrendous penalty challenge, and then Villa go up the other end and get themselves a penalty, and no, it was the other way around. Villa got a penalty first, and then Newcastle got the penalty, so my apologies. El Ghazi sticks away the penalty. I think he scored 6 out of 6, penalties now for Villa, so a fantastic result for them. Villa, 3 points. So which I still expect, to... I don't know, so which I still expect to be, up there, let's say, so which I still expect to be up there. That's what I'm going to say. So which I still expect to be up there. So which I expect to be, close to Europe, but maybe might just miss out. Like I said, the sheer amount of quality of other teams. Newcastle, 2 losses from 2 games so far. Not looking too good so far, but I think there still are positive to take. I think they gave Villa a right one for their money, and I just think they were better today. Newcastle. I don't know who Newcastle have next, but they definitely need to get at least a point on the board soon. Chris Pace nil, Brentford nil. Yeah, I think a game which kind of decided on already probably decided on where Crystal Palace and Brentford will be. You could say an early, relegation 6-pointer. You could say, because both teams I expect to be down there. This season. Crystal Palace and Brentford. I expect Brentford. I think I did predict Brentford to go down. And Crystal Palace, which I think that might just edge it in terms of staying up, because that's what Crystal Palace usually do, But yeah, a fair result to Crystal Palace, versus Brentford, a fair result, I would say, to be honest. I think Crystal Palace still obviously need reinforcements. So like they let a lot of bodies go, a bit of a clear out. Brought in a lot of new players as well, like Elise, Correa, Anderson, and I think there's even more. Remy Matthews, and, it should be very interesting to see where they are all going to finish this season, especially them 2 teams, 2 attacking, 2, I'd like to think, new attacking footballing sides. Vieira usually likes to play in the front foot, and so does Thomas Frank of Brentford, so it'll be interesting to see, where both of them will finish this season. Blackburn 1, West Brom 2. Yeah, very good result for West Brom. I think Blackburn, a team which usually start off really well this season, already. Blackburn obviously beating Swansea, a side which rumoured, that most people usually bet finishing the playoffs. Yeah, an interesting result for... I was a bit surprised, though, because I kind of expected a point. I didn't expect West Brom to win, but I think West Brom was which I expect to kind of piss the league, to be honest with you. Yeah, great win for us, Charlie, mate. Great win for Blues, honestly. I'm very happy with it. I think we done very well. I think there's obviously still plenty of, time left. So we got to be a little bit cautious still, Charlie, mate. Like I said, there still is, let's not get carried away. Let's not start booking the Wembley tickets, even though I've already got mine. Yeah, a great result for Blues, honestly. I hope we got to savour this moment at the moment. A fantastic result, 5-0 versus the Luton side, which are still a very good side. They're still a very tough team. They've still got very good players. The new signings have been very good. They started the season very well as well. The 3-0 win. Was it 3-0 versus Peterborough? Fantastic result for them. So, yeah. An interesting game, an interesting result, because no Blues fan, I don't think any of us expected that, did we, Charlie, mate? 5-0 is absolutely surreal. We played absolutely brilliant to win 5-0. Happy for Scott Hogan to get in the score sheet and Chucks to get his first goal for the club. Nice to see Chong and Gary Gardner get on the score sheet as well. I'll be very intrigued to see where we are going to finish this season. Excuse me. I'm still very, excited to see. Honestly, I really am interested to see where they are going to all finish. All these teams that I've been talking about, because it's such a tough league to predict, man. Honestly, it's so tough. Like I said, I would have never predicted us to win 5-0. Anyway, welcoming up, mate. Let's talk about Forest now. I don't know if you want me to talk about Forest. Do let me know if you want me to stop. Alright, so Nottingham Forest, what is it? 4 losses in a row now. Obviously, have a pen. To be honest, it didn't really matter, does it? 5-0 is absolutely incredible. I'd have loved it to be 6, but 5 I will take. Right, let's get with Forest. Right, Nottingham Forest. I like to try and defend Houghton because, like I said, he's an ex-Blues manager. He's very experienced, in the Championship. Nice guy as well. But it just doesn't seem like it's working out for him at Nottingham Forest. Should they sack him? Yes. Despite Stoke was a tough game today. Stoke are one of the best sides in the league at the moment in terms of, teams coming up against you. Not really come against Stoke with the form that they're in at the moment. You guys done very well to hold out Stoke and until they scored, I believe, was it through a Nottingham Forest mistake? It would have been good if you guys would have got a point and possibly a clean sheet, but losing 1-0 is not really, the best of results for you guys. Like I said, it might look nice, like maybe only a 1-0 loss, but you might as well just lost 5-0, it doesn't really make too much of a difference, because you could think to your head, if we didn't make that mistake, we'd have drew 0-0, shouldn't think like that. I think Forest do need, I always think Chris Houghton, the only defence I've got from, I think the transfer business from Nottingham Forest has been fairly poor. Whether that's down to Chris Houghton's hand or down to, the owners, I don't know. I think that's the only defence he's really got. That Nottingham Forest, that Nottingham Forest are, not doing so well at the moment. I'm going to have a quick look at Nottingham Forest's fixtures and see who they're coming up against next, because I think if Chris Houghton wants to win back Nottingham Forest fans, he's got a very long way to go. He's got a very long way to go. I think obviously maybe the addition of Garner coming back may be the missing jigsaw puzzle. I watched Nottingham Forest versus Coventry in the first game of the season when we did the watch along. I can't remember any of you guys remember that, but it was a very good performance from Nottingham Forest from the first half. The second half wasn't really good, let's per se. The second half was dreadful. The first half was brilliant. Honestly, when I watched them, I saw, Nottingham Forest were coming forwards, creating. Brennan Johnson should have arguably made it 2-0 when he had that one-on-one opportunity. But yeah, a fantastic result for Coventry at the time. Nottingham Forest, though, massively struggling at the moment. I like to try and defend Chris Houghton, I really do, being an ex-Blues manager, and, I like to think that there's more to it than meets the eye, just in Chris Houghton, because Chris Houghton is obviously, a very experienced manager. He's done it recently as well with Brighton and done it with Norwich, done all right with Birmingham. I remember we were like 17th in the league, 21 games gone, and he managed to get us to 4th, fantastic for Houghton, for what he'd done at Blues and other teams. How you doing, Thea Bush? Welcome in. How you doing? Well, how you doing? So I do think Houghton needs to leave Forest. If you want to help me, I could make a video, a bit more of a detailed, video. Oh, you guys got Derby County next. You guys have got Derby County next. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, you guys are in the worst time to play Derby. I'll probably make a video on it. Equalised red card of bloody hell, favourites, mate. But yeah, good result for Stoke. Not too much Nottingham Forest. Obviously, a loss is never a good result. I probably will do a video. I probably will do a video actually. I'm gonna do a video on explaining my thoughts deeper on the Chris Hughton. I don't know, Chris Hughton saga, is that the correct word, at Nottingham Forest. I actually am quite upset that he's not doing too well as correct. Like I said, I've kind of filled your head, Harper, mate, with, maybe false hope, really. So I do apologise, because I don't know, it's weird with Forest, because I still think Forest are in no danger of getting relegated. I really don't think that. The way that they're going, there is only one way, and I think that's obvious, but I still don't think they'll get relegated. I can't see it. I think Forest are too much of a big of a club to go down. I think they will... I don't know, it's only 4 games gone. We've got to remember that. We've got to give it some. It's only 4 games, 12 points. Like I said, that is still a lot of points, but at the same time, it isn't. Like I said, there's still plenty of points. There's still, I think, over 100 points. Is there over 100 points left? Still to grab. There's still plenty of time left. Still plenty of time left. Can Houghton turn it round? I don't know. I feel like if you guys beat Derby, let's say if Forest beat Derby County, would that slightly maybe put Houghton back more on your side, maybe? Because like I said, beating your rival, beating your main rival is always a good result. How you doing, Doncaster, bro? Welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Well, I'm going to have a quick look at the EFL Championship table because I haven't seen it. Let's have a quick look. Blues at 8th. Stop the count. I'm a Luton fan. I'm so pissed, man. Well done. You obviously deserve the win. That's the worst thing that's played over 7 years. We were in the National League. Really? How you doing, BT Talks, though? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Let me know, you just told me. Let me know your favourite Luton play. If you're on the channel, bro, please do drop a like and subscribe in the word if you could. Honestly, it'll massively help me out. And let me know your thoughts on Luton so far this season and your transfers and all that good stuff. Okay, is there anything, Harper, mate, that Houghton can do to change your opinion? Remember, obviously, like I said, try and be honest here, because I say you are in the heat at the moment. I've been in this situation countless times where, where under, Aitor and Game On Pro, I was really doubting how he would do, and then after a day I was thinking, it's understandable. I'm all good, brother. We should have beat Portsmouth 1-0. Well, you guys drew 0-0 in the end. A good, still a brilliant result for Doncaster. Not so much about Portsmouth. I think they were fairly... I think Portsmouth are a side which we still expect to be up there this season. There's no debate about it. I think they will get... I think they will be in around the playoffs or maybe automatics. Whether they get promoted, though, is another story. Because we all know Portsmouth usually do brilliant stuff the season, but usually end it quite bad. I didn't know BT Talks. Like I said, let me know your thoughts on Luton. If you are new, please do subscribe. Massively helps me out. And I honestly hope you guys are having an absolutely, fantastic day. Anything Houghton could do to potentially, change things up, stop being so defensive. So you'd want to see Forest play attacking football instead of, trying to defend and try and nick it 1-0 or something that. So about Ipswich, yeah, you guys drew 2-2, which is very bizarre, because you guys have done some fantastic transfer business. I was quite reluctant to loans, and after that Chong performance, we would defo need someone like that. We were in 8 players, and it's been a mixed bag so far. We are missing 3 of our centre backs. Really, yeah. I know you guys made some fantastic signings, and I like Luton a lot as a football club. I can't lie. I think a lot of fans that are down to earth. I think are a fan-rich, a community club, good sets of fans as well. Legend of Mick Arthur as well. What a legend Mick Arthur is. And, I really like Luton Chelsea as a football club, I can't lie. Another club which I do see, as a club another club which on the rise, to be honest with you. They've produced quite a few good players over recent years. James Justin and Jack Stacey, both playing in the Premier League of recent. I'm probably even forgetting someone else, I can't lie. My apologies. Anything you want to see in the transfer window? Harper and maybe BT. But yeah, Ray, it's just a shame. But I guess the point's better than no point. It's something to build upon. It's obviously still plenty of time left. We've only played, 4 games we've played this in the entire season so far. Still obviously plenty of time left. I'm really excited to see, how it's all going to go. With, like the rest of the transfer window and how other teams are going to do. We've got an action, filled, games coming up soon. I know Birmingham are taking on Barnsley, and obviously still some Carabao Cup fixtures coming up and quite some good draws as well in the Carabao Cup. Blues taking on Fulham, in the Carabao Cup. I don't really, is that our next game? Is Barnsley our next game? I can't remember. So yeah, I'm an interesting one with loans, to be honest with you. It's a tough one with loans. It's a tough one with loans for me, but Chong has been absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Macaulay Bonne with the 2 goals. Is he on loan to you guys? Do you guys buy him permanently? I can't really remember, now. But honestly, it's such a tough, thing to predict. Obviously, football now. Honestly, I really am excited to see, more. I really am excited to see Blues play even more as well. I think it should be a very, tough campaign for Blues. I still think we still are, despite winning 5-0 today, I still think, there is, bit of room for improvement, in some aspects, for the rest of the season coming up soon. He's got to keep our head down to earth. I think he got the squad quite wrong today, but we might need to go into the cash we got from Justin and Stacey. We'd love someone like Garner or Doyle from City coming down to the loan maybe. Garner might be out to Forest though. Yeah, Garner's a fantastic little player, I can't lie. I really do like James Garner, fantastic midfielder, good passer, has got a good shot on him as well. I thought, when I saw him at Nottingham Forest, I kind of doubted the transfer at first because he didn't really do anything at Watford, because then he got recalled for not playing so much, and then now he goes and plays first team football Forest and absolutely, slams the door, as you would say, and absolutely just nobody else comes near him in the Forest team at the time. And yeah, he was fantastic. He was absolutely fantastic. So what else would you say then? So you mainly want a midfielder, do you guys reckon? Or do you want some defenders to Luton? In all fairness, how many signings Ipswich? I know Ipswich made a lot of signings, Chelsea. A lot of signings. Let me have a quick look. I'm going to have a quick look to see how many signings you guys have actually made in terms of numbers, because I remember Blues days in the Redknapp, but he actually kind of screwed us because we had so many players that was just, just not, that was just, so just didn't know each other. You guys made so many transfers. You guys signed Connor Chaplin. I didn't know that. So you guys, let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You guys have made 16 new signings. But then again, you also let go of quite a lot of players. I didn't know you guys signed bloody Connor Chaplin. Jesus. I'm quite excited to see how, mate, you guys signed Raheem Huff 500k. One absolute bargain, that is. I thought for Ipswich. Not the brilliant of points today, TRSG, I can't lie. Not a brilliant point. Not a brilliant point, TRSG. I feel like that is a better point for MK Dons than Ipswich. But at least it's a point on the board. It's closer, to, kind of turning things round. We might need a centre-back. For now, our captain has COVID and he is one of the centre-backs out. So, on a short-term loan. What is your captain? Is your captain Bradley? Is it Bradley? Your guy's captain. I might be wrong. Do tell me if I'm wrong. But is it Bradley? He was a brilliant defender, for Plymouth and now comes to Luton. And now he's done absolutely fantastic for Luton. He played contract Wilson. That's not a bad idea. In terms of Blues, I was complaining we needed a striker. But now I'm questioning that. I think we're fine in the transfer window. I can't lie, personally. I think we are fine. I can't lie. And do remember, if any guys new here, please drop a like and subscribe, share this stream also. Trying to help me try and hit 2.5k, lads. It mean the absolute world, and I hope you guys had an absolutely amazing day. Bradley, yeah, he's a brilliant defender. So I don't know. Like, we can talk about Blues and Luton if you want. It's completely up to you. Because like I said, it's probably you probably don't want to hear it. I know I wouldn't. If I was a Luton fan. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the game. Even though you probably know your thoughts. Do you think it was the wrong team that went out? Do you guys think Birmingham were just better? Do you guys think your team was a bit lazy? Maybe fitness, maybe Nathan Jones got his tactics all wrong. Doncaster made 10 signings, I think. Dan Gardner, Ben Close. Ben Close and June Hewulas, fantastic. They were fantastic. I'm not too sure on Dan Gardner, because I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm going to get Carl Edwards, Brooklyn. Yeah, Auntie, why do you think he didn't join you? Because, like I said, no offence to Ipswich, but I think I would rather join a Championship club than a League One club. Then again, Ipswich is still a massive club of ambition. I guess they do have Raheem Harper as well. Express Prom, Youth Academy prospect, literally the same age, I think, as literally the same age. So yeah, it really is a bit mad. Do 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 do. Yeah, so I think it was a good result today. What else happened today? Trying to think of Championship games. Hey, Ian Blaze, welcome in. No, Blaze, mate. What day is it tomorrow? It is a Monday. Maybe tomorrow, Blaze, mate. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, bro. Maybe tomorrow. I want to start coming like new series and new video ideas in the channel, but I really am struggling. I can't lie. I am actually really struggling because I kind of want to get something, because I say all I care about is making you guys happy. And I kind of want to get, a series where, I want you guys to all enjoy what I'm doing. You guys are Dan Crowley. What, the ex-Birmingham player? And goalkeeper ops on this stream. I doubt it. I highly doubt it, but I have a lot of respect for Ben Foster, honestly. I love Ben Foster, as a Birmingham, ex-Birmingham goalkeeper, Carling Cup winner, but such a nice guy as well. Man, what I'll do to him back at Blues, I don't know whether he'd get in the first team or not, with the way our defence and Sarkic is playing. Sarkic has been absolutely phenomenal last year. Like, I really can't say how, I can't praise him enough. I really honestly can't say it enough. I think it was a combination of a lot of things, why we lost major players, etc. It seemed really odd how we had an extra day's rest and how won 1-0 at Barnsley on Tuesday and performed like that. Yeah, it's an odd one, isn't it? It's an odd one, BT, mate. So what would you go with for your team then versus Sheffield United? Obviously, your current best team. Came back from Wigan match one with Wigan and Charlton. I can't remember actually. I wanted to do a watch along today, but I was too late, lads, to get the Watford. And I felt so bad, that I couldn't do a watch along in the Watford game. I felt so bad. I honestly really did. I felt really bad that we couldn't do a watch along for the Watford and Brighton games. Like I said, I was just so busy. And like I said, when I finally had time, it was like 10 minutes before kickoff, and I tried to rush everything, but I just didn't have enough time. Isn't he the ex-Watford goalkeeper, Doncaster? Current Watford goalkeeper, I think he's on loan to you guys. I still cannot believe we won 5-0 today. I honestly, it's so surreal. We never do that. We've never scored more than bloody, three goals in a game. We hadn't scored more than 3 goals in a game since 59 games. 59 games. And that just goes to show you how stressful it's been for a Blues fan of late, just even hold on to games. We don't score goals. But today we did it, and I'm happy for Chugs. The main thing is, I'm happy about Scott Hogan getting on the score sheet, because, like I said, Scott Hogan's been so ruined with goals, of late. He really has, and, it's just so sad, really, and, like I said, he gets two today, Chuck Sneaker gets 1, Gardner gets 1, and Roberts gets 1 as well, so very nice, very nice, very nice. You sign Liam Walsh again. Liam Walsh, man, that name brings back memories. No, he was terrible when he played for us. I don't know what Redknapp was thinking when he first brought him in on loan. I don't think he was good. Maybe he's obviously improved now, because it was a very long time ago since he last played for us. Let me know any particular reason why you want to see Liam Walsh at Birmingham. I personally wouldn't want him. He's signed for Swansea now, isn't he? Has he even played for Swansea? I'm not even too sure. He's a young midfielder, though, and I'm quite excited to see, and I wish him all the best. I really honestly do. I genuinely wish him all the best. Per Coventry. Was he good for Coventry? I'm not sure. Okay. Sluger, Clozo, Lockerberg. He's back. Amari Bell, ex-Blues player. Lansbury, Campbell. Oh, is that Motherwell Campbell? I was thinking the other day who he signed for, and I can't remember. Also, Mendes, Gomez, Jerome, Clark. Back from concussion injury. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Isn't Clark the ex-Accrington and Cameron Jerome ex-Blues player? Do you like Cameron Jerome then? I really like Cameron Jerome, obviously an ex-Blues player, obviously won the Carling Cup. I don't think he played. No, he did play. He did play, just didn't score. In the 2-1 victory. Maybe in that team, some new signings. Well, maybe not. In terms of Blues, I really am baffled of where we need to improve, because I don't think there is anywhere else we need to really improve. A lot of teams disappointed me this season. And I'm getting a video up tomorrow about teams that I think, have disappointed me, so far in the Championship, hopefully. And I also want to get another. There's another video I want to get. I want to do. I never used to do this job. I want to do a montage for this montage thing. I can't wait to get that out. How you doing, Pep? Welcome in, Pep. How you doing, bro? How are you? Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, what a result. Yeah, Clark was back. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, what a result for Blues. Oh my, I can't even. Wayne, mate. Let me know your thoughts, Wayne, because I honestly can't even still comprehend what's happened. A fantastic result. Hey, Oscar. Welcome in, Oscar, mate. How are you doing, brother? Lovely to see you, bro. How are you? What a result, hey. What a result versus a good team. A very good team, Luton. You know, Luton are a very good team to face. You know, they made fantastic signings. They're very good offensively. Defensively, they've kind of struggled of late, but they still are somewhat good defensively. You know, they got some good players in their team that could definitely threat. Yeah, I know, man. Honestly, it's been mad, Oscar, mate. I'm still surreal with 1-5 now. I don't think we've ever won 5-0, have we? Last time we scored 5 goals was versus Fulham in 2015. But I don't know the last time we won 5-0. I really honestly want to find out the last time we won 5-0 because I generally don't know. You know, honestly, I really don't know the last time we won 5-0. We beat Millwall 6-0 away in January 2012. So 2012, this has been since our last highest goals game. How you doing, Bakes? Welcome in, Bakes. Fantastic result for QPR today. A fantastic comeback. When I saw you guys were 2-0 down, I was like, this is not the regular QPR. QPR make 2 changes with Albert Adoma and Don Ball coming on. They completely changed the game for you guys. You guys went on to go and get 2 quick late goals through Charlie Austin, and it'll come to me. It's not coming. I can't. Wait, was it Chair? It might have been Chair. Was it? I don't know. How you doing, Bakes, though? Welcome in, brother. Lovely to see you in the stream. How are you? I'm doing alright, Oscar, mate. Thank you. Yeah, I'm alright. I can't comprehend how you won 5-0 and how we lost 5-0. I don't know if that's because we struggle against Bowyer Ball. Every time we play Bowyer, we've lost. Really? Chair. Big brain. Right. Good you? Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. I'm still mad that Blues won 5-0 today. I don't get how, because we don't do that. Like, we ain't scored more than 2 goals. You know, we ain't scored more than 2 goals since 59 games ago until today. So, yeah. So it's a bit of a madness, you know. So I'm happy, Bakes, mate. You know, I want to see a YouTube or maybe Twitch return from you, Bakes, mate, okay? I need to see that. I need to see you get back on the scene. Well, it's completely up to you, though, bro, honestly. It really is. But we need you back. We need you back. And the club against Fulham on Tuesday. How do you think we get on? Fulham, in my opinion, are the best side in the league. You know, I've watched them twice. I watched them versus Middlesbrough, and I watched them v Millwall, and I think they destroyed Millwall. You know, honestly, I think and they just took the foot off the gas. They went 2-0 up in like 9 minutes, I swear, and they took the foot off the gas. You know, a very easy game for them. Fantastic result for them versus Millwall in a 2-1 win. Fulham today, did they play today? Did they? Did they beat Hull 2-0 or 3-0? I don't know, lads, I know we beat Luton 5-0, but let's chillax. Fulham are the best side in the league. Well, behind Birmingham and West Brom and QPR. We'll walk the league, yeah. I'll be interested to see which one gets top, though, Oscar, mate. Which one do you think will maybe tip it? But then again, you know, we don't know, do we? We don't know if West Brom or Fulham get a few injuries here and there. If they go for an injury crisis, you know, let's say if West Brom, you know, lose players like Diagana and Matt Phillips and, you know, them players, use some of their best creative players, you know, they could maybe, you know, might not do too well. Who are on pens, do you reckon? It's on TV Tuesday. What, Blues v Fulham, is it? Interesting. It's 7:45 kickoff, isn't it? Oh, mate. Booyah. We got Booyah. Lee Booyah. I just don't think you understand. He saved us from the drop. He'll take us to the top. We've got Lee Booyah. Here we go. Right, okay, that's stop. I remember the Harry Redknapp chant, you know, we've got Redknapp, Harry Redknapp, I just don't think you understand, he saved us from the drop, he'll take us to the top, we've got Harry Redknapp, here we go. Okay, I'm sorry.  'Give me a second. 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 ' Mm. Yeah, and no, we were not on Sky TV. Aren't we, aren't we? Aren't we? Okay. So, yeah, look, honestly, that's... Oh, mate, it's such a tough, because like I said, in the Championship, there's so many teams that could be down there, and there's so many teams that could be up there. Like, I'm not going to say this, because I don't want to jinx it, but Blues are rumoured by a lot of people to get into playoffs. I don't think we will. I think we will crumble. Again, I think we still are a few jigsaw pieces away from the finished article. I still feel like we need a bit more. Maybe next season, but this season, I feel like it's more, maybe just another... Hopefully, improve on last season. That's all we want. That's all I want. I want to improve on last season. I don't want to be in a relegation zone. I don't want to be... He got two. Anike got one, Mark Roberts got one, and Gardner got one. That is mad to say. I never thought I'd say that. Who got one in the match? I don't actually know. I think I don't know. Chong. No, I'm giving it Chong. Chong is incredible. Chong will tear you apart. Nah, Chong was absolutely incredible for Blues. I can't lie. Arsenal face Chelsea tomorrow, Oscar mate. Confident. Nervous? What would your team be for tomorrow as well? What would your team be for tomorrow? Oof. Nowhere near confident. What would your team mean about Murray shouldn't start tomorrow? Lol. Pablo Murray. Big player. Big up. I remember when Blues put a £3 million bid for Pablo Murray. Who get bullied by Lukaku. Who can stop Lukaku? Oh, there we go. Near the Arsenal defenders. I don't know what Arsenal can do to stop Chelsea. I can't lie. I really don't. But they've done it. They've done it in the past. I remember when Arsenal beat Chelsea 1-0. And it does seem to be a bit of Chelsea's bogey team, Arsenal. Leno, Chambers, Holding, White, Tierney, Saka, Lokonga, Xhaka, Ellie Smith-Rowe, Pepe, and Aubameyang. 5-2-3. Wait, I'm confused by that. Wait, so who would be your back five? Because Chambers would go right back, Holding, White, and Tierney. Only really going to stop Lukaku next weekend. Wait, what do you mean, Charlie, mate? I don't know who got man of the match. I don't know. I would give it to Chong. No, I'm giving it to me. Man of the match award, people. Man of the match award. Man of the match award. That was 4 years ago. Right, Chambers right wing back, White, Holding, Tierney, Saka left wing back. Okay, that's a bit of an interesting one. Sorry, my FIFA mind's just getting me mixed up. Because like I say, he's a right mid in FIFA, isn't he? Well done, Eddie. Thank you. Alright, thank you. Thank you. So, Oscar, mate, Arsenal's transfer business. Let me know your thoughts on that. So, yeah, I'll take on Chelsea tomorrow. I'll quickly go through a quick round of the Championship games. BBC, we get the BBC Sport Championship. Scores and fixtures. So, QPR drew at Barnsley, having a good result having a better result for QPR, especially in the circumstances they were in. West Brom picking a good win against informed Blackburn at the moment. I think West Brom are promoted, but it's still early to say. Blackpool with a very good point away against Bournemouth. I think Blackpool will do that a lot this time. I think they will concede, but I think they will score a lot. And I think they'll put 110% in each game. Cardiff beating Millwall 3-1. Fantastic result for Cardiff. All their centre-backs scoring in that game. Aidan Flint with 2, Sean Morrison with 1. Brilliant result for Cardiff, so which I kind of do expect to be in around the playoffs. Coventry beating Reading 2-1. A very late goal from Matt Godin gives the side, a massive 3-point. John Swift also returning back to the Reading side, scoring a very good penalty. Derby County Borough 0-0. A frustrating game. For both sides by the look of it. Let's get a quick look at the stats. Both teams with quite a lot of shots. Both teams had 20 shots. Derby County with 9. Middlesbrough with 11. Not many on target though. 4 on target for Derby. Only 3 on target for Borough. Derby County 7 corners for Middlesbrough 3. So a very good result. A better result I think for Derby than Borough. So I think Derby will still be down there. Fulham winning 2-0 at Huddersfield. 2 first half goals from Mitrovic and Carvalhal. They sent out field. And Luton beating Birmingham 5-0. Roberts, Hogan, Gardner and Chuks Anike with the goals. Anike continuing his insane, goals off bench ratio. I doubt it talks, mate, still, to be honest with you, bro. Because let's face it, They might seem to be getting a decent amount of points at the moment, but like I said, when it comes to December period and we have pretty much a game, 2 games every week, potentially even 3, for some cases, some cases, is quite a lot of it's quite a lot of points already for Derby, but that's quite a lot of games for the squad that they've got. Oscar, mate, any other transfers you'd like to make to Arsenal? Okay, so we'll move on to Preston North End beating Peterborough. Now, this really upsets me because I have a video coming out soon about me dissing Preston, Swansea and Nottingham Forest. And guess what going to happen? Swansea and Preston go and win. So I might have to hold that video, or I don't know, do I just upload it or should I just hold it until maybe they go through a purple patch? Sheffield United losing very late on versus Huddersfield. Slavica Jokanovic's Blades have only picked up 1 point this season. Obviously Huddersfield winning 2-1. Goals from Karoma. Sharp got a very late goal to potentially look like they're getting a point, and then they go and concede late on. And then Stoke City beat Nottingham Forest 1-0. A game which Stoke looked like completely dominated, but also frustrated Stoke as well, because Stoke had 11 shots, but only 4 on target. They were, Dragon, mate, they were. I'm shocked, Dragon. I'm absolutely shocked. How you doing, Dragon Bro? Welcome in. How you doing well? To a Sunderland, imagine. I don't think they will, though, Oscar, mate, because it's a bit of a different scenario, wasn't it, with Sunderland, because let's face it, Sunderland's transfer business was dreadful. They sold most of their best players. They had a manager which was completely terrible, and they were just in a crisis situation as a club already. Sheffield United got a good manager, a good squad, so I still think there will still be, I still think there'll be maybe, I'm still going to hopefully stick to my guns and still think they'll finish in around the playoffs, but my opinion is, they're slowly going down in my head every time. On Saturday it's going to be a full-up game. Yeah, I think Sheffield United need that game more than you guys do, to be honest with you. But with the form that Sheffield United are in at the moment, they could get desperate. So I think it's a game that you guys could potentially nick. Honestly, I think it's a game that you guys could, potentially nick. It's an amazing manager. Yeah, honestly, I really like Slavica Jokanovich. I think he's a great manager. Decent age, done very well with Fulham. I thought Fulham were probably the best team in the league at the time when they got promoted. He also got Watford promoted to the Premier League as well. I feel like there's more than meets the eye with this situation. Viva la Booyah Ball. Viva la Booyah Ball. I pity Bournemouth. Come second, did you? They still could. I think Bournemouth are still a very good team, very good players, and like I really am excited to see where they are generally going to finish the season, Bournemouth, because they drop points though, which I feel like they can't, do. To be honest with you. Right, Fulham amazing, have an amazing squad, but terrible manager. And Sheffield United having a great squad, but one even not the best. I couldn't agree any more with that. You honestly done so well. Honestly, you have really worded that perfectly, bro. Fulham have got a great squad. Their manager is questionable. I wouldn't say he's terrible. I think he's one of their managers which, I don't know, he plays good football, but then it starts to just unravel quickly. So, I don't know. So it'll be interesting to see, where. But I don't know, Sheffield United, they don't have a bad squad, but I don't think their squad is brilliant. Like, if you show me that squad on paper, I'd probably go playoffs, maybe just miss out, because who is their goalkeeper now? Who's Sheffield United's goalkeeper? Maybe not yet, FG. I reckon if he gets Barnsley. I don't know. He is up there. Foningham. Who? Yeah, I remember Blues looking at Foningham a few years ago. I thought he was some guy. I think he was some Dutch keeper or something like that. New York, the best manager in the league. Tiastington, I can't admit, he probably is up there, Tiastington. It's a tough one to say because he might not be doing so well at Borough at the moment. But Neil Warnock, the amount of teams he's got promoted and how well he's done with teams as well. You've got to look at Cardiff. He done the Great Escape with Rotherham, as well. Who else did he do well at? He done well at Sheffield United. He done well at... who else did he do well at? Well, I don't know, a lot of teams. He's a great manager. QPR, he done well at QPR. That was the other team. QPR, I think he done very well there. Crystal Palace, I believe. Was it Crystal Palace or was it Tony Pulis? Crystal Palace. Bloody hell. I think my chair's coming apart. This is a terrible chair. But just shocking. You guys got a good point today against QPR. I think that's a very good point. But then, I don't know, it's not. But it's a bad point for QPR for the situation that you guys were in. But I reckon if you first went into that game, you guys would have said, yeah, I would have took a point. But, the situation that, you guys were in, I thought you guys should potentially win that game. Yeah, that I couldn't agree with that. Like BT, man, that's a perk. You done brilliant there because I told Cranker is a good manager, not for Blues. Steve Cottrell, good manager, doing well at League One, not for Blues though. Lee Bowyer, great manager for Blues. He fits the Blues mold perfectly. He did really well against GFG. Do you guys win? Do you guys say you win 1-0? It's a tough one. I do think Barnsley will be down there this season, to be honest with you. Still, I think they will be down there. Obviously, you might as well just not look at the Championship table because it's pointless. Like, I never look at the Championship table until Christmas. To be honest, I really don't, because let's face it, it doesn't mean anything at the moment. It really doesn't. It really doesn't mean anything. Actually, Nottingham Forest are the only team. Nottingham Forest are the only team that have got 0 points. Nottingham Forest are the only team who's got 0 points. Mamma mia. But they've all lost games by 1 goal deficits. They got Wolverhampton Wanderers Tuesday. God, if not, imagine if Nottingham Forest win that. Who do you think will win the Prem? Oh, mate, honestly, it's so difficult to predict. I'm still going to back Man City, but I generally don't know. Honestly, I generally really don't know, Charles. I predicted... Who did I predict? I predicted... Who did I predict? I predicted Man City, I think. Sheffield Wednesday win a walk League One. But the thing is, it's so funny, because I predicted Forest win the playoffs with their squad that they've got. I predicted them to be the squad that they've got and the manager that they've got. I predicted them to finish 6th, I think, in my prediction video, didn't I? I think. I might not have. But honestly, it's just so much of a mad, thing to predict. It really is, honestly. It's so tough to predict football now, especially the Championship. Such a tough league to believe. If any guys new around here, please subscribe. I'll probably do pro clubs tomorrow. And like I said, I kind of want to get some more, different type of videos out. Thanks for subscribing, by the way, honestly. We are 5 subscribers away from 2.46, which is absolutely insane. Thank you all. So close to 2.5k people. I would say Liverpool is I biased towards, but I think I could do well. Chelsea, Lukaku. I think Kane won't leave now. Do you reckon if I bring in Gunn, they'll really elevate them, mate? Couldn't agree anymore. Couldn't agree anymore. I think he is a great player, James Garner. I think they sometimes always say that a club is sometimes missing that one player from being perfect. And Garner is a defensive and creative midfielder. There's not that many good players that come around like James Garner anymore. I think Garner has so much more to give. For Nottingham Forest and any other club. Like I'd love him at Blues, but at the same time I wouldn't, because I feel like what we've already got is good. And like I said, why would we change something which isn't broken? Don't change something, if it's fixed. Is that the phrase? Don't fix something if it's not broken, because we played fantastic against you guys, and probably the best Blues performance I've ever witnessed in my life. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I would probably say it's up there. Maybe when we beat Fulham 3-1, because it might when the season that Fulham got promoted to the Premier League for the playoffs, beating Villa. That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. That generally was absolutely incredible. That day, that game, 'cause I was actually there. I there's a lot of Blue game being down to which I've absolutely loved, to be honest with you. Who do you guys... Okay, this question for you guys. Who do you guys reckon's getting relegated from the Prem? If any guys still here. Who do you guys think is going to get relegated from the Prem? I was getting relegated. Norwich, Southampton, Burnley. Do you reckon? Well, I'm trying not to be too down, but we move on. Hey, no worries, BT. Honestly, I can't wait to see you more on the channel, bro. You know, and honestly, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, bro. And honestly, like I said, you know, if you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, drop me a follow. But even one follower for 100 on Instagram, actually, if I'm not wrong. It's quite cool. Norwich Southampton Burnley. Do you reckon? It's a tough one. I'm gonna. Who did I put in the relegation zone in my video? I think I put Brentford, Norwich, and I think I put Burnley. Yeah, I think Norwich are in trouble too. But then again, they've had probably two of the toughest games, you know, in the blooming league to start off with. But then again, Norwich got Leicester next, which this might sound stupid, but I reckon Norwich could beat Leicester. I doubt it, but I reckon they could.